I want to make a short video that talks about scientific notation, but I don't really want it to be a typical video. I want to do kind of a nuts and bolts of it, I guess I want to say. So let's say your science teacher has had you do an activity where you had to estimate the number of bacteria that it takes to, if you put them in a line, how many bacteria it would take to go across a fingernail. And let's say that you wind up with some really big number, like I don't know, 40,000. And maybe this would be a good place to show you a quick little video. Check this out. Just 9 seconds. Watch this.
Bacteria reproduce very simply and rapidly by doubling their contents and splitting in two. Just one bacterium, dividing every 20 minutes, could produce nearly 5,000 billion bacteria in one day.
Check that out. What'd she say? She said 5,000 billion. What in the heck is that? Well, 1,000 is 3 zeros. Billion is 9 zeros. So if I wrote this properly, and I think I did, so 1,000 and then billion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Billion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is how many bacteria you could get in a day if they had all the food that they needed. So a number like this, you know that you don't want to write this. You're gonna write it as scientific notation. So it's going to be 5 times 10 to the something. So in this case, that was 9 and 9 and 3. So 18, 19, 21. 5 times 10 to the 21. So anyway, let's get back to this problem of the kids who had to estimate how many bacteria it would take to line up across the fingernail. Let's say one group of kids got this for their answer, and another group of kids said this was their answer. It was 40 times 10 to the third. And let's say another group of kids did the same problem. They said the answer was 4,000 times 10 to the 1. Okay, so who's right among these three groups of kids? You know, this is how many bacteria it takes to go across your fingernail. Which group is right, or are they all right? Well, let's check this out. Let's break this part first. 10 cubed, or 10 to the third power. What is that? That is 10 times 10 times 10. So if we take that 10 times 10 times 10 and multiply it by 40, what do we get? Well, we get a 4 with 4 zeros. So that is the same answer that these guys got. Okay, so what about this next group of kids? 10 to the 1, that's just 10 one time. So what is 10 times 4,000? What they get then is a 4 with 4 zeros. So their answer is also the same as the first group. So if you follow that pattern, then you could also write this. You could write 400 times 10 to the what? Let's see here, maybe times 10 to the 2, because what is 10 squared? 10 squared is 10 times 10, and that's 100. So what is that times 400? You're going to get a 4 with 4 zeros. And that's the same as this. So my point in this short little video, I'm going to keep it under 4 minutes, but my point is that when you're doing problems like this, and you get an answer like this, or this, or this, or this, they can all be right. But there is one answer that is an accepted answer. So that way we don't have different people running around with different versions of the same answer. We have decided that the best way to write this is to write it 4 times 10 to the 4th. Why? Because we want to keep one decimal just to the right of the non-zero, the first non-zero digit. Okay, I just lied to you. I said I was going to keep it under 4 minutes. But anyway, all of these numbers that you see on the screen here, they are all the same. So when you're doing problems and you don't get the exact same answer as one of the choices on a quiz, then maybe you should shuffle the exponents around and see if you can guess which one is right.